In season 1, we saw that the teams were originally chosen by the producers before any of us had got onto the set and actually felt each other out with regards to our competitive abilities. This time around, the teams are being chosen by the competitors themselves, and I think you see a lot more team parity because of that. The reason being that, you know, the competitive shooters, they've probably had an inkling of what each other's capabilities have been. So rather than just the producers throwing a dart or picking something off of paper and saying, yep, that'll do, this time around the guys have got a lot more vested interest in picking a team that works for them. And as a result of that competitive spirit, I think you're going to see a lot more even results in the team challenges. The two women on the show, Athena Lee and Maggie Reese, I think really got a raw deal out of this time around. The reason being that, you know, all of these shows are written months and months in advance, so all the challenges are chosen so far in advance that it's very difficult to get ahead of the game at this point. If Maggie or Athena had held on, for example, to shoot with JJ and Blake from season 1, then they would have wiped the board, because they're both very, very competitive IPSC or 3-gun shooters, and they're very used to shooting the 1911 or 2011 platform in race guns. So it's really unfortunate for them that they got the short end of the stick and got eliminated on challenges that, you know, were unforeseen. But nonetheless, that's unfortunately, it's the look of the game this time around. Top Shot's like that. You've got no control of the challenges, and you really have to survive through your weak spots in order to prevail in your strong ones. The reality TV component of season 2, I think, is starting to develop now. You're starting to see the people who've been carved out their characters early on. They're really starting to come to the fore. For example, Jay Lim, he's being at the moment portrayed as maybe less than competent, but yet nonetheless he's taken Jermaine's scalp. I think a lot of that is down to creating a story, hooking the viewer into the personal and interpersonal connections between the players. And I think so far, if you look at it from that perspective, the producers and directors have done a pretty good job. There hasn't been as much drama as season 1, I think, so far going into this, but I think now it's starting to play out a little bit more as people have characters that they're rooting for, and they're getting more invested in those characters. It seems to me that there are a lot of reality shows or TV shows showing guns in a positive light these days, and I wonder how much of that is linked to the success of season 1 of Top Shot. I think, you know, we've seen Sons of Guns come to the fore. That's kind of an interesting show. It's more along the reality vein rather than a competitive reality vein, and you know, it's kind of fun to see those guys create some of the guns that they do seemingly from scratch and at very, very short time intervals. I've not seen an ATF Form 4 in evidence anywhere on the set so far. Hi, this is Iain Harrison, making a flying visit to AmericanRifleman.org. I'm heading out the door now, but I hope you'll join me for the rest of Top Shot Season 2, and I'm really looking forward to the finale. See you there.